Tuesday, June 23rd, 2026, school committee meeting here in the Tyngsborough Middle School. My name is Ryan McMahon. I call this meeting to order. We'll start with introductions to my left.
Oliver Stan, student representative.
Dan Hogan, school business administrator.
Sarah Lewendick, assistant superintendent.
Mike Woodlock, superintendent.
Becky Stanton.
Bert Bushman.
Stacy Guido. Daniela Fanis.
Please rise for pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. As a reminder, these meetings are audio and video recorded. I will seek a motion to approve the June 9th, 2026 school committee minutes and the executive session minutes. The executive session minutes not to be released at this time.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That carries. Citizen time. I see none. Correspondence, Mr. Woodlock.
None at this time.
Thank you. Personnel, Mr. Woodlock.
Yes, so we have a bit of personnel to share with everyone tonight. First, a notification of retirement, over 29 plus years of service. Julie Simon from our elementary school pre-K is calling it a career. So appreciative of all the work that she's done. Seriously, you won't meet a kinder person who's more focused on children. So we appreciate everything that she's done for the schools and for the students. We have a notification of several new hires and some movement within our ranks. So Amanda Charbonneau has been hired as a Norris Road Health and Wellness teacher. Veronica Chavez Munoz, a second shift THS custodian. Marta Cannaby, TES speech and language pathologist. Addison Thistle will be a TES grade 1 teacher. And we have several Unit A members that are moving into or actually 2 Unit A members who are moving into admin positions. So Stephanie Lee will be moving into a Norris Road Special Education Facilitator, and Megan Correa, TES teacher, will be moving into the vacated role of TES Assistant Principal because Erin Souza, with Kerry's retirement, was chosen as our TES principal. So we think we have some great people in those spots, and it definitely kind of meets with our philosophy of promoting from within when we have great people. So congratulations to all of those new hires. And lastly, on this note, notification of maternity leave. Alexandria Panagiotakis, THS math teacher, will be taking a maternity leave this fall. So congratulations to Ms. P and her family.
Excellent, thank you. Share the success, Oliver.
Good evening, everyone. As we close out the school year, I have a few highlights from each of our schools. Starting with the high school, congratulations to students grades 9 through 11 who were recognized at the recent academic excellence ceremonies. These events celebrate the hard work, dedication, and achievements of our students throughout the year. Moving to the middle school, the 8th grade moving on ceremony was held on Tuesday the 16th. Congratulations to all the 8th grade students and their families as they mark this important milestone and prepare for the transition into high school. In addition, our middle school boys and girls track teams had a fantastic showing at the state track and field meet. It was a standout day with multiple top 10 finishes in the 800-meter run, 100-meter hurdles, 4x400 meter, and 4x800 meter relay teams. Congratulations to all our student athletes on an outstanding season. We look forward to welcoming our rising 6th grade students to the middle school community this fall. Shifting to the elementary school, the final week at TES was filled with celebration and memorable experiences for students. 5th graders enjoyed a special 5th grade fun week organized by the 5th grade team, which included tie-dye activities, a grade level picnic, a video celebration, and an ice cream truck that was generously sponsored by the Tyngsborough Police Department. On June 15th, we celebrated 118 5th grade students during their moving on ceremony. Student speakers shared heartfelt reactions to their teachers, friendships, and experiences at TES. During this ceremony, we also took time to recognize our retirees. I'd like to extend my deepest gratitude to Ms. Kavanaugh for over 20 years of dedicated service to Tyngsborough Public Schools. Her impact on TES extends far beyond the classroom. She has shaped generations of students and built a lasting relationship with families. And she's brought a caring presence to the school community. She will be deeply missed, and her legacy will continue for years to come. We also recognize Ms. Julie Simon, affectionately known as Ms. Julie, for nearly 29 years of extraordinary service to Tyngsborough. For generations of TES students and families, she has been one of the first welcoming faces in the building, offering warmth, kindness, and reassurance to every child who walks through the doors. Her presence has been the heart of TES, and she will be greatly missed. Her impact on this community was truly lasting. Following the ceremony, TES continued a new tradition with a 5th grade celebration on the fields. This is where students enjoyed inflatables, a pizza luncheon, and time together before classes concluded and their elementary journey was finished with the 5th grade walkout. TES also held its annual Moving Up Day on June 16th, giving students the opportunity to meet their teachers and classmates for the upcoming school year. There was great excitement throughout the building as students looked ahead to the next year. I'd also like to congratulate Ms. Correa on her role as assistant principal. This is a well-deserved opportunity, and I'm confident she will continue to bring strong leadership, dedication, and care to students in this new position. And finally, I'd like to congratulate Ms. Souza on her appointment as principal of TES. I remember her visiting my 2nd grade classroom and reading to us with Ms. Wen, and even then she brought such a warm and positive presence. She has such a remarkable ability to bring the school together and foster a strong sense of Tiger pride that will stay with students beyond the elementary school. And I'm excited to see all that she will accomplish as the new principal of TES. As another successful school year comes to a close, I want to thank all the students, staff, and families across the district. We wish everyone a safe, relaxing, and enjoyable summer as we look forward to seeing everyone in the fall. Thank you.
Thank you, Oliver. We have no subcommittee updates tonight. There's no unfinished business, so we'll move on to new business. 9A, superintendent contract. The contract's in the drive. I will seek a motion to approve the proposed contract for Superintendent Woodlock as presented.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That carries. Director of Student Services appointment.
So just a quick update, as we've done with several of these recently, the Director of Student Services position opened up, thanks to Sarah. We received one internal applicant, Mr. Josh Evans. So Josh has been a Norris Road Special Education Facilitator for the past 10 years and has been at TPS longer. A committee was formed to review the applicant, including myself, Mr. McMahon, Ms. Stanton, Ms. Thanis, Ms. Pieslak, and Ms. Lewenzik, and we conducted an interview on 6/12/26, which was a week ago Friday. So I don't know if anyone wants to speak on that, and maybe Josh, it'd be great if you come up with this point.
Yeah, so Becky, Danielle, and I had the opportunity to interview Josh. Very clearly passionate about what he does and all he's done for the school. Very well spoken. Had great answers for every question. Extremely well prepared. I was more than happy to recommend we move forward with Josh.
Yeah, I agree, and I think, you know, Josh is also very familiar with working with Mr. Woodlock and Ms. Lewenzik. Really, it really showcased the partnership that they already have, that they can continue to build upon, and the succession planning that this district has in place as well. So I was happy to recommend Josh for the role as well.
Yeah, and on top of that, the other thing that I noticed being in the room with Mrs. Pieslak and Mrs. Lewenzik too, because they're front lines with Josh on the day-to-day basis, they're not only the excitement that we felt as the school committee members from Josh about the district, but also just hearing that staff really appreciate his positive attitude, how well he's willing to work with everybody, and he has a curriculum background, so kind of having that all-encompassing view of that 360 view really is helpful as well, so I agree.
So I will seek a motion to approve Mr. Josh Evans as the Director of Student Services.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That carries. Congratulations, Josh.
Thank you so much. I look forward to continuing the partnerships that I've already forged across the district and continuing to build on those and helping the students of Tyngsborough and supporting the community moving forward. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Josh.
Thanks,
Congratulations.
Josh.
Congratulations.
subcommittee assignments. I believe they are all in the drive.
On the drives, yes, sir.
Yep. So I will seek a motion to approve the proposed subcommittee assignments for the 2026-2027 school year.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That carries.
These just keep on coming. We have a lot of these.
Just power through them. Regular ed transportation service contract amendment number 4, D-bus service.
I'll take that one, Mr.
Yeah.
Chair. So tonight, with your approval, we're looking to enter into an agreement with D-bus for contract amendment 4 of a possible 4. So we're looking at $495 per bus per day here, which is an increase of 5.8% over last year's contract. It's our last year under our current contract, so I would be looking to go out to bid for transportation services in December or January with the town manager's office. But with your approval tonight, I would like to continue with D-bus for the 26-27 school year.
Okay. I will seek a motion to approve the 2026-2027 regular ed transportation service contract amendment number 4 of a possible 4 with D-bus service, and to authorize the chair to sign any and all related documents.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That carries. Stick with you, Mr. Hogan. What's in food?
So very similar. I'd like to seek your approval to enter into agreement with Whitson's for a contract amendment 3 of a possible 4 for next year. I'd like to mention that we are fully staffed with Whitson's right now. When they met with us last year, that was one of their main concerns, was that we were having trouble keeping full staff. So with full staff, we've been able to have more options, especially for breakfast. And I think that's been a big hit with the kiddos. Participation rates have been increasing. So at this point, I would like to seek your approval to enter into a contract amendment number 3 of 4 with them for the 26-27 school year.
I will seek a motion to approve the 2026-2027 food service contract amendment number 3 of a possible 4 with Whitson's New England, and to authorize the chair to sign any and all related documents.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That carries. Policy, Mr. Bushman.
Yes, the subcommittee had met a while ago and reviewed the revised physical restraint of students policy. This puts it in line with what the state has revised and will be effective August 17th for it. It was a 3-0 vote to approve by the subcommittee.
Thank you. So I will seek a motion to approve the physical restraint of students policy as a first and final read.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion?
I do have a question on that. Is this the exact wording that the state provided?
So we had actually gone to council and had our district council really vet the wording for the policy. The state still has been in the works with their language, but yet implementation has to occur by August 17th.
Okay.
We feel confident with council's advisement as they work closely with DESE, and DESE's on their 3rd or 4th vision at this point. So we want to get it rolling. We've had staff trained as of last week, and we'll be fully prepared come fall when everybody's walking in the door in terms of the expectations and policy in place.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That carries. THS overnight field trip request.
I'd like to ask Mr. Ogden to join us.
Good evening, thanks for having me tonight. Looking for approval for 2 overnight trips this fall so they can move forward with the planning in that. The first one is the boys soccer team are looking to do an overnight to Martha's Vineyard. It says Nantucket, I apologize for the typo there. It is to Martha's Vineyard. They went to Nantucket last year, that's where the confusion of that is. So last year they went, it was a very long day. They had to get up 4 or 5 in the morning and they didn't get back till about 1 o'clock in the morning the following day. So it was a full day, but it was a great experience at the same time. So they're just looking to really improve that experience overall and make it an overnight so that it's not quite such a long day for the kids. They would drive down in the school activity van, as well as have to rent a van because they need to be able to get them on the ferry to go head over. as well as they would spend, that, they go directly to Martha's Vineyard High School, where they would compete that morning in, I believe it's 4 total scrimmages. Then they'd have some time after that, some team bonding and things like that, before they would train again the following morning with Martha's Vineyard again. Lodging-wise, we are fortunate enough to have one of our teachers, Mr. Messina, who has a property there, who has welcomed the team to stay with him. It sleeps 16 in beds, so there would be some additional kids that would have to bring in mattresses or sleeping bags and things like that. But it's something Coach Bover and the team is confident could happen. There is a slight cost, so prior to fundraising, which they do plan on doing, they don't have a full range again because they haven't gone forward with the planning yet, is between $120 to $140 per kid. But his hope and goal is to bring that below $100 per player once they do some fundraising and things like that.
Excellent. Let's take a motion to approve the boys soccer trip to Martha's Vineyard in August of 2026.
So moved?
Second?
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That carries.
Thank you. And then the second one is we'd like to begin in our planning for our annual Give Kids the World trip, which we've done for the last, gosh, I'm not sure, Mr. Woodlock, what, 15 years, 20 years?
Getting there.
Coming on 20 years close. Again, a great experience. You guys heard so much about it over the years, and it's something that we love to be able to do. We did hold initial signups, and there's absolutely interest. I believe we're up to 18 kids. We have spots for 20. So if we get the two additional kids, that's great. If not, this trip can still run on that. So the dates for that would be December 6th to 12th, and the price would be the same as it's been for the last few years, of $2,200 a student.
Excellent. I'll seek a motion to approve Give the Kids the World in December of 2026.
So moved?
Second?
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That carries.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Stay right there, Mr. Ogden.
Yep.
Another one, so, Mr. Chair, there's a request to adjust the theater programming fee. And Mr. Ogden can speak to it.
So over the last, gosh, I'm gonna say at least 10 years or so, our theater program, or at least the time that I've been principal, continues to flourish and do very, very well. One of the things that we've noticed though over the few years is that with the METG Festival, busing, as Dan just talked about and as you guys know, continues to just rise in costs. So with the METG Festival, it varies on how far you go depending what you need for buses. But typically the first round you get a tech day where the whole group performing and doing all the tech and crew go down to prep, and then also they get a full day, weekend day, that they also go down. So, for instance, the tech day, the first round competition this year was held at Leominster High School. If you take the busing for the 2 of those trips, it was over $2,000. It just continues to rise, unfortunately. We've been splitting it with theater, and it's a burden to both because it's not budgeted for. So the hope is that with an increase to make a flat $200 fee as opposed to it's currently $125 if you're in the musical or the METG Festival, and then it's an additional $75 if you do both. The goal is to just have a flat $200 fee to help offset a lot of that busing cost.
Okay. I will seek a motion to approve the adjustment of the theater program activity fee.
So moved?
Second?
Discussion?
So I'm gonna slightly correct you, it's actually less, so it's $50 per additional program, and that doesn't even count the middle school,
Oh.
because the middle school, it's volunteer parents, we don't bus to the METG festival, so this is beneficial to both groups too.
Okay.
Thank you.
All in
That's
favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That
I'm
carries.
abstaining.
Oh.
Okay, I don't feel right, I'll abstain.
So that carries 4-0-1. Sorry. Thank you, Mr. Ogden.
Thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you very
Ogden.
much. Have a great summer.
You too.
All right. Signing of bills. Mr. Hogan.
Thank you. Tonight in your drive, there were 10 bill warrants for your approval, for your review. The warrant numbers, accounts, and amounts were in your drive, and that is all I have for signing bills. And I do not have any signing of payroll for you tonight.
Excellent. The May 2026, the enrollment as of June 1st, 2026. The elementary school has 780 students, the middle school has 357, the high school has 430, 25 out of district for a total of 1,592 students. All right, we'll move to school committee discussion. Oliver?
Nothing.
Just want to say congratulations to all of our new administrators, Josh Evans and Aaron Souza and Megan Correa, and all the other staff movements and everyone moving into new roles. It's very exciting. Have a great summer.
I would like to take just a moment to acknowledge and honor Ms. Kavanaugh and Dr. Flanagan. I've been fortunate to work alongside both of them for many years, and although Ms. Kavanaugh and I didn't start out working together, I feel so lucky that our paths eventually crossed and that we had the opportunity to work as closely together as we did. She has given years of dedication to our youngest learners, and during that time, she's been a pillar of support for the elementary community, and I have a tremendous amount of respect for her tireless dedication and the genuine care that she has always shown that her staff, the students, and families. With regard to Dr. Flanagan, he and I have worked together for 26 years, and in this time, I have seen firsthand his unwavering commitment and the profound impact that he has on our students, our staff, and our community. His exceptional leadership is a true tribute to his unparalleled work ethic, and through his guidance and tremendous support, both professionally and as a friend, he leaves behind a lasting legacy that is truly unmatched, and it has been an absolute privilege to work with him. I wish both of them nothing but the absolute best in health and happiness in their well-deserved retirements. They will both be deeply missed. And lastly, just welcome to all of our new hires, including Mr. Evans. I look forward to working closely as we continue our work together in your new role. Thank you.
Thank you. Danielle?
Just want to all-encompassing congratulations to all the new hires and promotions in the district. It's going to be a great year. I can already feel the excitement, so I'm looking forward to that. Congrats to Julie Simon on her retirement. My kids never had her, but she knew them. And whenever she would see me or, we'd would cross, she would always comment on, so good to see smiling faces and Will and Evie and yada, yada, yada. So her impact truly was felt across the entire building, whether you had her or not as a student. So just congratulations to her on her retirement. Everybody have a good summer. Stay safe. A lot of other kind of stuff. That's it.
I also want to say thank you and congratulations to Julie Simon, or Miss Julie, as our family knows her. She, like Oliver said, is the first face that kids see when they come into our district often, and she has such a welcoming, loving, and caring presence. And one of my favorite things about her is that she connects with everybody. She'll know students that she's had, and she will follow them all the way through, see them in the hallway, say hi. But she also knows their siblings and their families, and she gets to know them too. Another thing I love about her is she really teaches our students at a young age exactly what inclusivity is and how to be inclusive and how we should welcome everybody in the classroom and everyone in our school. And I hope she knows that her students remember that as they move on, and I think that's what makes the elementary school such a great place. Not that the other schools aren't great too, but in the elementary school there really is this wonderful environment of inclusivity, and I think it started with her, so thank you. I'd like to say to Mrs. P, congratulations on welcoming a new one into your family, and we will miss you while you're on maternity leave in the fall. Congratulations to Josh Evans in his new role, and I've known him as kind of like a parent of a student, and I will say I love that he is always there to answer the phone and gives you a kind and professional support and kind ear, and that's wonderful, and I'm glad that you're going to stay here and continue to do that for our district. I'm very happy that we've had so many new hires, but there are a lot of them hires that have already been here. So we will have I feel like a great sense of consistency when we come back in the fall and start. So I'm excited about that. And I hope that everybody has a safe and happy summer. And I look forward to seeing everybody back in the fall.
I'd like to thank Mrs. Kavanaugh for all she's done for the district, as well as a great retirement for Ms. Simon. Unfortunately, my kids, when we came in, we were started out at the high school, so we never got to know folks at the elementary. Congratulations to all the new hires and the promotions to the new administrators. Congratulations, Josh. I know you'll do a great job. And for everyone, have a great summer, be safe, and we'll see you come fall.
I'll start with congratulating Josh. So happy to have you stay with us in yet a new role. And congratulations to Miss Julie. Miss Julie's impacted every one of my children that have been through Tyngsborough schools, and whether it be as a direct teacher, as a supporting teacher, or just that like friendly face in the hall that really just loves every one of the kids that comes through those hallways. I wish her all the best, and she'll be sorely missed. I also didn't know that today wasn't going to be Dr. Flanagan's last meeting. I thought today was, so I'm still going to congratulate him. I've known Dr. Flanagan since I was a sophomore in high school. He was my history teacher, starting out our day with news quiz, where he would come in with different news facts for the class. He has always cared about the students. You know, back in the day, as a sophomore or junior probably, driving, my car broke down in the center of town, and he scooped my sister and I up and made sure that we were safe. And that's just Dr. Flanagan. He cares about all these students. He cares about this town. And, you know, now having had the opportunity to work with him in the capacity of school committee with superintendent, it's just been an honor to know him in that respect as well, not just as a student to a teacher, but, you know, like an adult to an adult. It's really been an honor and a pleasure. And so I wish him all the best in his retirement, and hopefully we'll see him around town. Hopefully he doesn't dodge us too much.
So I had the opportunity to go and watch our girls softball team in the state final recently, and I just wanted to congratulate them. We were talking earlier about just the run that they've had without a state championship, but to be in the finals the last 3 years is almost unheard of. I mean, very few teams in the state. So congratulations to Coach Aringas and the girls. It was impressive to watch. I'd seen parts of a couple games over the course of the year, but it was high pressure, and they performed really well. Maybe not their best game, but they were up against a very good opponent. So congratulations to everyone there. At the risk of being repetitive, I mean, from Oliver to all of you, just the words that you shared about, you know, from Julie Simon retiring, there's so much change happening, but we are literally losing 2 legends in this district at the same time. So God help the person who's walking into that. But Kerry has been such a great colleague since I can remember, at least 15 years or so, in my time here prior, in my time coming back. And Mike, in addition to being a boss, he's been such a good friend, and he's done the job through really tough times on so many different fronts, and his commitment to students here is unwavering. And I'm glad I had such a good role model. So I wish him the best. I'm sure we'll see him around, but thank you to everyone.
Thanks for coming to the softball game. You're right, it's been an amazing run. My daughter's been a part of it. She's been on those teams the last 3 years, and it's been really fun to watch. What's special to me is how the town came together to support these girls. A bunch of us got together down at Sullivan's, and the police provided an escort. But driving down to Worcester when there's championship games for softball and championship games for lacrosse in the same parking lot, and people had to park 2 miles away, the amount of non-softball families that were there to support this team was really impressive and really special. So thank the community and everybody who came. Again, congratulations to everybody in their new roles, those new to the district and those taking on new roles within the district. I think somebody said it's a lot of the same faces, but everybody's kind of slotting up. I think that's a testament to the succession planning and the teamwork that, you know, Dr. Flanagan and, you know, you, Mr. Woodlock, have done over the years. You know, having that continuity of, you know, knowledge and leadership is going to be tremendous for this district, and I think it's a very, very good thing. Congrats, Josh. That is all I have. There's no need for executive session, so I will seek a motion to adjourn.
So moved?
Second?
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That carries. Have a good night.
Great summer.